In the heart of the Celestial Empire, where lineage dictated destiny, there lived a woman named May, sharp as a blade, patient as a viper. She was the daughter of a humble calligrapher, yet betrothed to Jun, the heir of Chancellor Ren, a man whose influence could shape the empire itself. But Chancellor Ren would sooner see his son dead than married to a commoner. He smiled through the engagement banquet but murmured to his advisors, "If the girl desires the Ren name, let her earn it. Let her survive." That night, as lanterns flickered and music filled the halls, May was seized. A silk blindfold smothered her vision. Rough hands forced her into a carriage. The wheels clattered against stone, taking her away from warmth and celebration into the unknown. They abandoned her in the shadowed woods, a cursed expanse whispered to be haunted by the vengeful dead. "Find your way back before dawn," a masked servant sneered, "or be lost forever." May did not scream. She listened. The rustling leaves revealed unseen paths. The wind carried the scent of fresh water. Beneath her feet, bones real and ancient warned of missteps. Hours passed, darkness pressing close, but May moved like ink on silk, fluid and deliberate. At dawn, when the Chancellor expected news of her demise, he found May seated in his hall, her robes pristine, her hands folded neatly in her lap. Unscathed. Unshaken. Chancellor Ren, furious but intrigued, devised a second trial. He led me into a chamber where an imperial decree lay upon a black stone pedestal. "This was inscribed by the late emperor himself," he said. "Whoever recites it perfectly shall be blessed." But a single mistake, his smile curled. "And you will never speak again." May knew the legend. The ink was laced with an ancient venom. One faltered syllable, and the poison would silence her forever. She unrolled the scroll and began to read. Her voice was steady, each word precise, flowing like a river carving through stone. The court held its breath as she reached the final line. Then, she did something no one expected. She altered a word. The Chancellor's eyes flared. "You fool." May smiled. The Emperor made an error. One no one dared to correct. Had I read it as written, I would have proven myself blind. But now, Chancellor Ren, tell me, am I to be punished for being wiser than an emperor? The chamber fell silent. Then, the Chancellor laughed, short, bitter, conceding. But he was not done. That evening, he invited May and Jun to drink a toast. "In honor of your union," he said smoothly, pouring the wine. He drank first, an act of feigned trust, then handed them their cups. Jun lifted his without hesitation. May hesitated. Something was amiss. Then she did the unthinkable. She took Jun's cup and exchanged it with her own. "Drink mine instead," she murmured. Chancellor Ren's smile vanished. Jun drank. Silence. No collapse. No gasping. May's gaze bore into the Chancellor. She had known.
"You sought to poison your own son," she whispered. "Not me. You wish to frame me as an assassin and end this marriage on your terms." Jun's cup had been poisoned. Mai's had been pure. By switching them, she had unmasked the truth without taking a single sip. The Chancellor's face turned ashen. He could not refute it. Not before the watching court. If he spoke, if he protested, he would be the one branded a traitor. And so, that night, the wedding proceeded. Mai walked down the aisle, not as a mere bride, but as the woman who outwitted the most powerful man in the empire. She had won not just her husband, but her name, her place, and her power. And Chancellor Ren? He never spoke of the trials again. But in the years to come, he never drank from a cup that Mai had poured. Thus, the legend of Mai, the bride who defied fate, endures. A woman of wisdom, patience, and unshakable will, she proved that true power lies not in the sword, but in the mind that wields it. Does intelligence alone shape destiny, or is it the courage to defy expectation? What would you have done in Mai's place? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this twisted tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from folktales of many tribes where legends come alive.